buying the wrong vehicle,
on your wrong vehicle.
and buying somebody else's problem.
Okay.
You're gonna need a... Two bottles. You'll need that for the third one. Action.
Hey, Alan, how are you today?
If I was any better, I'd be twins.
Well, fantastic. Well, that's what I want to hear from every one of my customers. That's fantastic. So I understand this is your first time buying a car, right?
It is.
Well, most of my customer tells me that they actually fear a couple things with buying a car. One is paying for too much for buying a car. So that's one thing. Second,
Is that, let him talk, remember, it's a conversation. Is that one of your fears, Al?
is that one of the fears that you actually have? That's what most of my customers tell me. So,
Yeah, like definitely.
well, I completely understand. That's one of the things that I want to inform you over. So, second thing is that they're picking up somebody else's problem. Is that something also you will be fearing from?
Yep.
Okay. You're buying a used car, certified, so you don't want to pick up somebody else's problem, leaving a rat or the car or something. So, and the third thing is that best value. What was that thing?
People worry about buying somebody else's problem when they're buying
Yeah,
a
when
used
they're
car.
Yep. Okay. So, at County Ford, all of our cars are Motor Trend certified. What that means is that first, if I tell you you can't physically pay more than what this car is actually worth as far as value for this car, would you actually believe me on that?
I mean, no.
Yeah, right? I'm a car salesman, right? But you know what? The good thing is, Alan, we actually give you that in writing, so you cannot physically pay and more in writing.
Been chilling.
So as you can see, right here, best value guaranteed. So within 5 days of you purchasing the car, you can search anywhere. I'm talking anywhere. So anywhere in global. And if you find this exact vehicle, the same amount of miles, same year, same trim, with the same options that we're actually giving you today for a cheaper price, we'll actually cut your check back. Okay. So that's one of the things that Motor Trend actually recommends in County Ford, and we want to make sure you're comfortable with your purchase. The second is we want to talk about basically is fearing to buying the wrong car. So most of my customers tell me, hey, what if I buy this car and I don't like it? Do you think it's just like buying a T-shirt?
Right.
You go buy a T-shirt and you don't like it, you can return it, right?
That'd be nice.
Can you do that with a used car?
I'm gonna try.
Well, it's the thing about most dealerships, they don't have that. So if you buy a car, you're stuck with it. And if it's a wrong car, unfortunately, it's just a bad thing, right? That's the last thing we want to do to you. So one of the things we have is that exchange policy so all we ask is that don't put anything more than 300 miles on it. And then second, don't run into a cap. Just bring it back the same way we give it to you, right? So if you buy this car and it hurts your back, you told me you have back problems, and the thing is not really working really well, that's fantastic. Bring it back. We'll actually exchange it for you to another vehicle. So there's no hard feeling on that. So, and the third thing I want to talk about, which is the most important thing to me personally when I'm buying a car, is that picking somebody else's problem, right? So as you can see, these are instead in North Carolina, they do a multi-point inspection, and you know how that goes. Basically, they check the horn, make sure it works, the brakes, make sure it stops the car, and the turn signals, and the light bulbs and stuff like that. But those are not the things that most customers are worried about. Worried about picking up somebody else's problem with transmission issues, engine issues, or anything like that will be costly to you down the road. So we actually go through a multi-point inspection and spend at least about $1,300 recondition these cars. So you won't actually have to pay for it down the road. And that's why Motor Trend, if you buy a certified car, these are the value that we actually offer.
Okay, turn it over and show them guaranteed.
So because of that, we actually think this multi-point inspection is something that every dealership, well, I'm going to say this. So we want to make sure that you're actually not picking up this problem. So what we do, we guarantee it for the 6 months, 7,500 miles. Comprehensive limited warranty. So you don't have to actually pay for that.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Cool.
Cool?
Good.
Who's my first one doing this right here?
Damn good job.
Thank you.
Damn good job. Just a little impressive.